Here's another video. Modern woman makes me sad. This is something interesting. Well, a little bit, because I've seen a little bit of it from, I think, Cloud9 or One Cloud9. That nigga. I'm trying to see. Fuck it. Let's just watch the video. Not even gonna hold you, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on in the modern women era, but those type of motherfuckers, bro, like, they be on some fuck shit as of lately, bro. Literally, it's just all bragging about is just how many niggas they can fuck, how good their pussy is. Like, I remember that one time in the double XL freshman, like, literally hurt. Like, I remember this one girl from the double XL freshman freestyle where she said that her pussy is a designer, bro. I don't know who it was, but that shit right there just got me like questioning things. Like, is your pussy like a fucking, like, Prada coochie?
Stereotypes that are totally untrue, that I do not agree with. You would maybe not be a very good driver.
Damn.
Oh man, am I a woman?
This
Dude, what? What? That was from The Office too. What?
video is the one that gets me canceled, isn't it?
Man, I'm dead.
Modern women, a term created by red pill YouTubers to define a female who lives a life of degeneracy and promiscuity. It's also a term these guys milk the shit out of.
Oh my god, damn!
Yeah, so this video is an extension, DLC of the previous video I made, the one about masculine content. So yeah, this is Fresh and Fit Slander, part 2. Baby. These creators claim that women in the last decade, it seems like, have been brainwashed and conditioned into this set life of degeneracy and promiscuity, mainly by social media, the media, and empowering female figures.
That's where they're like the same motherfuckers too. That's like demanding respect. The same motherfucker that demands respect too. You know what the crazy thing about it? I know like some motherfuckers that will literally defend this shit. But come to find out they're single because they're the type of girls that be on that same time. They'd be the same nigga that say that they're single because they're trying to get with a girl, then she be on the same type of timing that they're trying to defend them to. Like, it's a weird paradox of shit.
Or if you're a goober, by The Matrix. And though I fully agree with that statement, that game theory, that women have been promoted into a life of promiscuity and of degeneracy, I really don't think that degenerate women are all that common in the female population. Let me rephrase. I do think it's common, but not to the extent that these red pill guys make you want to believe. These red pill MFs really out here preaching that only 1% of the female population aren't degenerates. So with all that being said, for the remainder of this video, I'll only be talking about the women that are actually degenerate and that are actually promiscuous. Like, don't think I'm one of those weird red pill MFs who just label all women under this degenerate umbrella.
If she breathes, she's a fuck!
Nah, I'm just gonna be talking solely about women that are already under that umbrella. No one else. Oh my god, Milo, you are such an incel. What the hell even is this video? The fact that you even questioned women's behavior at all to any extent already makes you an insecure ass, stupid ass, and you are a worthless bitch ass. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, bro, I know niggas like it. I know niggas like that.
Shut your bitch. First off, some of it has to do with these red pill MFs. Yes, these red pill gurus who actively preach against these women. And no, this video isn't to justify or excuse their behavior, but just add a new perspective of this whole modern women dilemma that I don't see much people talk about. Again, I am not defending these women. You are not a victim. These red pill gurus preach about a ton of stuff, but one thing that they never seem to stop yapping about is how high-value men should be allowed to cheat as much as they want with as many women as they want. They preach this while at the same time preaching about how all women nowadays just sleep around with a ton of guys. Do you see something wrong with this logic? First off, the blatant hypocrisy. Cheating and sleeping around is never justified no matter which of the two genders you are, male or female.
Adultery is a sin. Look it up in the Bible, people.
Regardless, if the psychological effects of sleeping around are different depending on your gender, sleeping around, being a part of hookup culture, is just such a big waste of time. It's for those who lack discipline, and honestly, it's just a glorified version of off. Choking the chicken. Playing the flesh flute.
What's that?
Spanking the monkey. Because that's all it is.
Dude.
Without any love or passion. Just to please your undisciplined ass monkey brain.
But I look at this monkey.
No, it's not your natural instincts or whatever. It's just... That's one flaw in their logic, but another flaw,
that's
these
true.
pill gurus talk shit on these hoes, but they themselves are the makers. They tell women to not sleep around, to preserve their body for their man, to be loyal, yet they go out of their way to find these same unloyal and promiscuous women who are doing exactly what they preach not.
And that's the thing too, because usually they're just there just to get fucking clout out of them. Because they know that, you know, the same type of niggas that says this, that, and the fucking third about women and all this other shit, and then always get the same type of women. It's just a timeless, like, this is the reason why, like, I don't even know why, like, red pill thing is low-key coming, but it's just stupid. It's just fucking stupid. I for one, I thought they were like, you know what they're talking about, but then but I was a fucking idiot. So it's just the same shit, really. Got the same type of woman speaking about the same shit, talking about loyalty and all this other shit. Why not just pick out like any other sort of type of women, like, you know, Muslims, Asians? Oh, they got them. Like, always the one with like OnlyFans, or like who just like flaunt their body onto the internet. Always got those motherfuckers into the podcast spewing about the same fucking shit. It's just a endless. It's just an endless thing at this point, bro. Endless fucking thing at this point. It's crazy, bro. It's literally crazy.
To do. Do you see how fucked that is? That's literally like, if, I don't know, the plug were to be advocating against drugs.
Don't never buy no weed.
You can't be preaching against a certain lifestyle and, one, live that certain life.
People watch those podcasts. Believe it or not, yeah, they watch those podcasts. I only watch clips of them shits because of TikTok. But it's just like, I don't know, they just preach about the same damn fucking thing that we haven't, like, acting like we haven't heard for like the millionth fucking time already. It's just like, I mean, we fucking get it. I mean, they're this, they're that, and all this other shit. But it's just the same shit that they're just spewing out with just, and then they just worded it a little bit different. It's just crazy as hell, dog. It's just crazy as hell. And you know what the thing is? They're really trying to change some of their fucking minds about their way of living is not like right, because they could just like, oh, what if you're like you're in your 40s and your body decays and da 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 da. And then I bet they'll be back on the fucking street, you know, spewing about the same damn, like doing the same damn thing to the Miami streets, to the Los Angeles street, like to all those big city streets, bro. It's crazy as fuck what type of life that we live in, bro. It's crazy as hell. It's like, what I mean, the type of life that it's crazy, bro. I mean, the only way that would change their fucking mind if the niggas didn't give them money, if the niggas didn't give them platforms, and if the niggas just stopped giving them fucking attention. That's the only way to humble them. You telling them all of that shit, It's not gonna do anything, bro. It's not gonna do anything. You know what the funny thing about it? Myron and fucking Walter from Fresh and Fit ain't even got a girlfriend, bro. So they're just spewing a bunch of this shit while at the same time them being fucking single. Crazy as hell, bro.
Lifestyle, and to enable others to live that lifestyle, do those bad habits, and even worse, benefiting from their bad habits. Their bad habits enable your bad habits. And here's the sad part. If a guy, let's say, does drugs, hooks up all the time, is a loser, but he improves himself, he builds himself from the ground up, becomes a fucking G, a man of honor, he gets praised. He even becomes a success story, a redemption story. But when the woman tries to bounce back from her hoe phase, it's almost impossible to do so. And why is that? Well, because no reasonable guy with any amount of self-respect wants a girl who has gone through all of that.
No.
That's facts. Look, I seen that one TikTok, right? I seen that one TikTok where there was a girl that slept with 102 niggas, and she's 20 years old. I want you to think about that shit real quick. Chad, do you know how much 102 niggas are? That's literally 102 different fucking dicks. And she said that that's the type, like, that's a mistake. Everybody learn from those mistakes. I'm just like, no. I mean, like, no, bro, because 102 niggas, and you talk about that type of shit. Look, you get with a nigga right now, right? Get with a nigga right now, loving, caring, loyalty, all that stupid shit, right? As soon as they like get more and more together, like, guess what she gonna do? She gonna be back on that fucking whole phase, bro. So it's like she gotten used to the many dicks that she got from other niggas. So she's gonna get tired of the same dick from the same nigga. So she gonna go out to, like, in a club and shit and just, like, out here just cheating on them with like 10 to 20 different other niggas in the same club at one night, which is crazy as hell, dude. And then she gonna be caught cheating, and then it's gonna be like, oh my god, it's a mistake, I'm sorry. Like, no, it's not a mistake. You just gotta use some that type of shit, bro. Cause you got so many dicks on you. It's just becoming a part of your life. I'm not saying they can't change from their past, but it's just, I don't know. Like, it's just crazy. I mean, but you never know, though. People can't change. I know. Like I said, I'm not saying they can't change from that shit. People can change from that shit. But if that's like the type of shit that you gotten used to over like fucking 50 guys that you fornicated with, you're gonna get tired of the same nigga. And they're gonna go out there and cheat. Again, can't be, not saying all of them is gonna be like that, but that's just the way of life. That is just the way of fucking life. And, you know, they're gonna have to live with that shit. 102 bodies? What, and you're 20 years old, bro? So she must have been ducking it down, like, at those times, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. And then you get caught something out of it too, like, you know, like STDs, HIVs and shit like that. Boy, that's gonna be scary as hell.
Like, there's a reason for the saying, once a hook, always a. The negative effects of hookup culture do differ.
Hey, man, she got that. Oh, oh man. God damn it, Gilbert.
Between the two genders. Like, women are more negatively affected psychologically when sleeping around than men are. But but men should still never do it. Please don't use the fact that you're a guy, that your brain chemistry is different, to try to justify your degenerate behavior, your undisciplined, lustful, degenerate behavior. Because again, I'm not trying to justify sleeping around at all for neither genders. I'm just trying to make a point that some women nowadays are put in an awful spot. They are taught and conditioned that lowering their standards for who gains access to their body is somehow empowering, and that it's the only way that you can get attention from a guy. And since again,
that's crazy though. That's crazy, and that logic just doesn't really sit right. The only way you can get attention from a guy if you actually fucking talk to them. If you actually just fucking talk to them. It's that damn simple. Like, if you're just gonna like flaunt your body around, like the nigga's gonna look at you like, oh yeah, she wants to fuck. Yeah, like you definitely don't want that type of shit. Like I said, cause I talked to this one girl, right, back in September. She's from Brazil. Thought she was like an absolute queen. She said she would like make me food and all this other shit. Turns out of fucking nowhere, there was like a long paragraph of her saying that she's a cam girl. And then I have to pay her $60 in order to keep up with the relationship. So I legitimately told her that this type of shit right here, they gonna think that you're just someone to like, it probably just gonna be looked upon as like a hoe or some shit. If you're just gonna be flaunting your fucking body around. And it's because that she did all this shit. Because she has terrible experience with niggas. And then I was like, this can literally fuck your relationship up worse, like way more. Because the one thing that they're gonna do when they see you is to fuck. That's all it is. I'm telling you, I'm telling her, bro, that is a fucking bad idea. Because like, this is way worse. Because you're probably just gonna be looked upon as just somebody who's just good for just fucking. None of that relationship shit, none of that cooking, cleaning shit, just to fuck. And she told me, like, this is who I am. So I just gave up. There's no fucking point. This is crazy, bro. Literally thought I'd find the fucking one, too. Literally thought I'd find the one, but turns out that I had to pay her to get in a relationship. That's how much fucked the modern women, that's just how fucked everything is when it comes to relationship. It's like, you can't really change these motherfuckers' mind, bro. And like, I looked at her fucking setup and shit too. She posted it on Instagram. I looked at her setup too, and she looks like a fucking gamer. We could have low-key just did fucking content. We could have low-key just did some fucking content. I'm just like, bro, like she a YouTuber with a good setup. I don't know if she's a YouTuber. She got someone with a good setup, and then I guess I'm a YouTuber. I don't fucking know. So we could just low-key make this type of shit work. Literally could just make this type of shit work, bro. But she wants to be a cam girl and only wants a nigga to pay them $60 in order to get in a relationship. So, yeah, this is the type of shit that just doesn't really make any sense. And I literally got proof of that shit, too. So I already know people because like, oh, yeah, you capping. That is a thing, bro. That is a fucking thing in the world. It's just a bunch of bullshit, really. I just keep to myself, not gonna lie. And that's scary about it too, because you're just out here like trying to find love and shit, and then find out that you have to do this absolute it has to be like you have to literally pay for love right now. You have to pay for a relationship now, which is crazy as hell. Look, all I'm gonna say is that just try to be funny. Just try to be funny. Don't stand out too much. Just be yourself, and then you're just gonna have to have a girl to be attracted to you, because niggas chasing like us chasing after no, that's OD, bro. That is OD. So you're just gonna have to you're just gonna have to try to see if a woman's gonna like you or be attracted to you, because the moment a nigga tries to approach her, creep, predator, this that in the fucking center, bro. It's crazy, and it's also crazy too that even making friends with motherfuckers are hard now, because like there's snakes, there's like motherfuckers that manipulates people, just use you only for your value and not for like the true essence of friendship. It's crazy as hell. Or I'm gonna just keep doing me and staying to myself. That's also good too. You don't need a woman to be happy. That's just a lie a bunch of arrogant motherfuckers tell, because they too are full of themselves. Yeah, no, I know that. Like I said, bro, just get a woman that attracts you for you and all this shit, and y'all can talk about whatever. If y'all can talk about who y'all like about this, that, and the third. Just have some sort of like a communication with motherfuckers. Don't even try to approach. I mean, you can, but if you have the riz, what those motherfuckers call it, then you could probably approach it. But if you're not someone of Duke Dennis or Kai Cenat or your age type of motherfuckers, then you're most likely just gonna have to be funny or just get money. I don't fucking know, but just be yourself and see which type of girl you like likes you for you and all this shit. Because like fucking for 2 times out of 10, she ain't gonna. Some of them they'll probably do that shit 2 times out of 10. Not saying getting a woman is gonna be happy, because they could just fuck you up just like that, but you know.
And most reasonable guys will never pick a girl who has gone through this phase. Their destiny, their fate is seemingly sealed. Like, unless they erase all evidence of their past, they'll forever be known as the thought or the hoe. Because I'd say that the most tragic part about all of this is that when a guy improves himself, people excuse his years of degeneracy, his years of being a loser, because he really didn't know any better. Most guys who are currently degenerates are blissfully unaware of what they're doing. Like, sure, yeah, they understand somewhat that what they're doing is harmful, but they never truly grasp of how self-harming their lifestyle is. Because the guys who eventually do fully grasp and acknowledge the harm that they're inflicting upon themselves, the guys who gain self-awareness, they're the ones that decide to improve themselves. So when they
Type shit, bro. Type shit. You know what? Hey, look. You know what the thing about that is? You know what the really sad part about that is? Is that I have a ton of people in my life that puts me to the bottom of the barrel. And that's the reason why, I'm literally in the same fucking position. Have 4 viewers, don't make a lot of money. I got 18 like 1,000 subscribers, but like the viewers has just like dropped down to like fucking like 96, 97%. I mean, I get it. I fucked up a lot. I fucked up. And I've admitted I fucked up. Taking accountability for my actions, but they just decides to tear me the fuck down. So, and then they blame me for this, that, and the fucking thing. All a bunch of shit. All a bunch of fucking shit. Well, you know what the fucked up sad part about that thing too is, because when you finally get up there, when you finally value yourself as like a somebody, makes a lot of money, like take care of his health and shit. I mean, that's cool and all, but 9 times out of 10, they will just probably just be there just for. They'll probably just be there just to see if they could get something out of you. Like, we've been cool for like since like high school and shit. I mean, you gonna hand your brother some money, and it's just like, no, nigga, where the fuck were you at when I was down, nigga? And that's like literally the sad reality too, because I can literally see this shit right now, bro. Blows up on social media. Type beats, commentary, like not commentary, fuck. Type beats, probably some gaming videos, something entertaining I said, I don't know. Bunch of the notifications gonna be blowing up. Instagram, Snapchat, those fucking dating apps. They're gonna be flooded with those motherfuckers. Talk about some hey cutie, no, like none of that shit, please. Like I said, bro, and it'd be the family too. It'd be the family that just like wants something out of you too. Because like as soon as if I get like tons of money and shit, the first thing I'm gonna do is get the fuck out of here, bro. Not even gonna remind her, not even gonna remind anybody that I got this, that I got this shit. The first thing, like literally, I'm just gonna pack my shit and just get the fuck out, bro. I'm not even gonna say a peep. Not a word, not a peep, mother. No, like crazy as hell. Not gonna slouch me off my fucking shit. Fuck out of here.
Bounce back, they redeem themselves, and their past mistakes are forgiven. But with a woman, she herself is blissfully unaware and parties all the time after being influenced by these powerful women who make her believe that what she's doing is not harmful at all. She starts to believe that all the bad habits that she's partaking in aren't harmful at all. Well, when she gains self-awareness and she sees the error of her ways, that all the empowering shit was all just bullshit, when she tries to bounce back from all of that, well, once a hoe, always a hoe, right? And to an extent, it wasn't even really her fault. Like, she was surrounded by horrible role models, horrible people who filled her head up with false ideas and false promises of happiness, of freedom, and of empowerment. So metaphor.
That's the thing too, because they probably got like they probably got like a bunch of like yes men or yes women that just always constantly compliments her and tell them that you do no wrong and shit. I know a motherfucker like that. And you know a motherfucker like that too, so like those motherfuckers probably just needs to get fucking humbled, bro. That's the thing, dude. That's the thing too, because they were never getting humbled and shit. They was always getting like good grades, good friends, a lot of people like them and shit. And then they just create an ego, saying that they're all perfect. Crazy as hell, bro.
Or sometimes even literally, she was just born into this kind of life. And some women who try to better themselves get discouraged by this, by the fact that the majority of guys will see them as nothing else but for the rest of their lives. So they just double down. Why bother, right? It's all honestly such a horrible scenario. Honestly, if you're a woman watching this, the only men you'll attract with this stanky, slimy ass demeanor are men with the same stanky, slimy ass demeanor. Please, please don't feel like you have to act or dress in such a bold way to attract guys. Because trust me, I've seen it before. A lifestyle choice that small and seemingly insignificant is a very slippery slope. Like, it gets me sad when I see a girl desperately trying to play up a certain type of attitude, certain type of demeanor, and it's so clear that's all just a mask. Most guys can also sense it, that's all just a mask, but they won't say anything, again, for their own benefit. And the same goes for guys too, by the way. Some of you guys are fake as fuck around girls. I'm telling you, if you're a girl watching this, please find some self-respect in your heart to know that you deserve a better life than all this bullshit. Just be kind and compassionate to the people around you and to yourself, but not to an arrogant degree. And most importantly, be smart, and I guarantee that a guy with qualities 1,000 times better than whatever these playboys have to offer will come your way. You just gotta be patient, wait for him, you know? Good things really do come to those who wait. And right now, I guarantee you that your future man is currently building himself and both of your guys' future together to the sky right now. Just be willing to wait for him. And please, don't fall for all the fake promises of empowerment that modern media has you to believe by partaking in these degenerate activities. And you could hear all of this, all I've just said. You could call me an incel, call me a misogynist, all for speaking out on these objectively harmful and destructive habits and lifestyles. Or we can work together, men and women, as God intended since day one, to ensure that no more women get brainwashed into living this type of degenerate lifestyle. To ensure that the future generations, our kids, don't fall for these evil influences. We cannot support this evil shit. Like, on both sides of the spectrum. Like, fuck all that evil shit, bro. Because this is not empowering or hot or attractive even. This is just tragic.
You know what the thing is, bro? Like, that's the type of shit that we probably need to do as a society. The only thing that could work, if the niggas stop promoting them, if the niggas stop crediting them, and if the niggas don't pay any fucking attention to them. And that's a lot of things that these streamers and shit that be doing. Cos and that, Duke Dennis, Phantom. I mean, Jinxie. Look, Jinxie is literally dating an OnlyFans girl, bro. Jinxie is dating an OnlyFans girl, Brecky Hill. And it's just like, dude, like, this type of shit will never stop if the motherfuckers who is rich, who is successful, who is like famous and all this shit, stop paying any close fucking mind to any of those type of shit. It's not gonna fucking happen. It's not going to fucking happen, bro. It's just gonna be like this for the rest of life. If the famous and rich motherfuckers don't give them any sort of attention or money and all this other shit. This type of shit will never happen, bro. And it sucks. It's crazy, bro.